to share. You have to share. Hey guys, good morning. I don't even know what day it is. It's Monday, December 13th. Definitely does not feel like a Monday for me. Technically, like, Friday was my Monday, which is just, like, messed up. If you follow me on Instagram, you kind of know, but so in beginning of November, I started a job, and I'm not going to go into detail about, like, what I do, but anyway, this weekend we were short-staffed, and so I had to fill in working in a kitchen, which, okay, fine. However, they're, like, anywhere between, like, 6 and 8 hour shifts, and requires standing, walking, lifting. If you have chronic pain, you know what I'm getting at. Or if you've been watching me for a while, you know what I'm getting at. But so I went in on Friday morning to kind of prep things, get some food for the kitchen, because that is part of my regular job. And then on Saturday, I worked a 6.5 hour shift, almost 7. And by the time I got home that afternoon, I knew, like, my body was in such rough shape. So I kind of took it easy that night. And when I woke up on Sunday morning, so yesterday morning, I could barely walk. I hardly slept. I think I slept for like 2.5, 3 hours just due to pain. And one of my staff members ended up calling in sick, so we were even more short-staffed. Thankfully, my dad, being the kind person that he is, said, "Don't worry, I'll come with you." He drove me to work so that I could just, like, sit in the heated seat and relax, and he helped immensely. And I was supposed to work today, but my alarm went off for 6 and I could not move. I was in so much pain, so I'm taking the day off. I will go in tomorrow, but yeah. Standing is just, like, immensely painful, and everything feels like it weighs a gazillion pounds. Like, my cup of coffee this morning, I struggled to pick up because it felt like it weighed 50 pounds, and I'm just, yeah, it's not a good situation. But anyway, today is going to be probably a very lazy day. I've just been laying in bed watching YouTube videos, drinking my coffee. I ate a chocolate almond and but yeah, that's the plan for today. It is 11:45. I think I'm going to go over to my parents' house for a little bit, visit with my mom, maybe occupy their bathtub for a little bit because it's a really deep soaker jet tub. Yeah. I will probably check in when I get back, but so it is now 1:45. I had a good little visit with my mom. My pain level it's not better, but it's getting like to the point I don't feel like crying anymore. Yeah. I'm probably just gonna like vegetate for a little bit. It's super nice out, and I wish I had the energy to go for a walk, but I don't have the energy. My pain is not at a point where I feel I can do that, but it's okay. Dobby and I will just hang out inside, but I wanted to talk about something that I kind of touched on Instagram, and I actually had somebody reach out to me and kind of give me a little bit of a pep talk about it. So I want to talk about it in here. So I haven't had to use a mobility aid in honestly quite a while, probably since like spring, so quite a few months. And with working now, last week I started to feel the need, like, okay, maybe I should be using a mobility aid again, just to make it so that I don't get to the point that I am in right now, which really wasn't preventable at all. Like, a mobility aid really wouldn't have prevented this, but... And I shared on Instagram that, you know, I was hesitant to use a mobility aid, and I was almost embarrassed to use a mobility aid because nobody that I work with has ever seen me use one. And like most of the people I work with don't even know that, you know, I have all these health issues because I haven't shared it with them. And anyways, I talked about it on my Instagram, and I had somebody reach out to me, and they were like, you're the reason that I'm not embarrassed. You're the reason that, you know, I got this mobility aid and I have like taken control, if you will, and I don't care what people think about me when it comes to stuff like that. And I was like, and I thought to myself, oh my gosh, like, why am I making such a big deal out of it? If it helps me, then why shouldn't I use a mobility aid? And who cares what other people think? And I don't know, I was thinking about it today on my drive home from my mom's, and I was like, who cares? Like, it doesn't affect anybody else. It only affects me. It doesn't matter what people think of you. If it helps you, that's all that matters. So, if you are embarrassed to use a mobility aid, or, you know, you're not entirely sure, if you feel it's going to help you and it will make your life easier in some way, shape, or form, who cares? It's for you. It's a tool to help you make your life easier, to prevent debilitating symptoms. So if you need to use a mobility aid, use the mobility aid. So I'm going to take my own advice, and tomorrow I'm going to bring a cane to work so that I can get through the day better, and hopefully there won't be as much strain on my body. So that's my little pep talk of the day. I'm going to vegetate for a little bit. I need to have a shower at some point today. I don't know when, but at some point. I also need to clean up my kitchen because my boyfriend was here this weekend and he made me supper, and the dishwasher was full and we had a glass of wine, and so I need to clean up that, which I have been too lazy to do, but I also in too much pain to do, so I need to do that as well. So it's been a while since I took out the camera. It is 7:40. I have been watching Ozark. I'm currently on season 1, episode 10. I'm about 15 minutes from the end of episode 10. I think this is the season finale, but I'm not 100% sure. If you've never seen Ozark, I highly suggest watching it. It's actually really good. My boyfriend introduced it to me, and it starts off a little bit slow, but it gets like significantly better. I highly recommend. But I figured I would say goodnight because I want to end off today's vlog because I have to wake up early for work. So yeah, until the next video, I hope you guys are well, and we'll talk soon. Bye.